Good evening everyone and welcome to my channel Lotus Astro. So today I thought of doing something very simple, and this would be for the ones who do not know much about astrology. However, they would be keen to study their chart or else analyze those simple things on a chart. So let's start. Before I start with the video, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel and keep yourself updated with all the videos which are being posted by me. So now moving on with this series, we'll do something which is called aspects. In Hindi we call it drishti. So as we all know that each and every planet goes ahead and gives a specific aspect a drishti. Let me explain this a little bit to you. Say for example, I'm sitting in front of you, opposite you. So I can look at you straight. However, I can even have a partial sight, as in my right eye and my left eye both can give a partial vision, and I can even see partially towards both of my sides, right? The same way, whenever you have a planet which is placed in a specific house, say for example, you have a planet placed in your first house, your ascendant. Say your ascendant is Aries, so you have one number in Aries and you have Mars sitting in Aries in the first house. Now what will happen? From Aries, Mars will be looking at the fourth house, looking at the seventh house and looking at the eighth house. Now why specifically these houses? Let me explain. Every single planet, from starting from Sun till Rahu and Ketu, we'll also include aspects of Rahu and Ketu over here because it's very important, as they would be having some sort of prominence on your chart and sitting in some specific house on your chart. So how would you know which house is being aspected by Rahu and Ketu? Just as the other planets would do. We'll start with certain planets which have one standard aspect, that is Sun, that is Moon, Mercury and Venus. Sun, Moon, Mercury and Venus have one single aspect. Say if Sun is sitting in Aries in the first house, it will be having an aspect on Libra, that is the seventh house. The same for Venus. If Venus is sitting in the seventh house in Libra, it will just have one aspect, that is your ascendant, that is Aries. Now moving on with the other planets, Jupiter has got three aspects. Now I'll tell you what the aspects are. If you can make a note of it, you can make a note of it and refer to it whenever you're studying your own chart or else looking into some other chart. When Jupiter is sitting in any specific house, it will be giving three aspects. The first aspect will be fifth from it. The second aspect will be seventh from it. And the third aspect would be ninth from it. So Jupiter would be giving an aspect of 5, 7 and 9 from wherever it is posited. Going ahead with Mars, Mars will be giving you three aspects. That would be the fourth aspect, the seventh aspect and the eighth aspect. Where Saturn is considered, it will again give you three aspects, the third aspect, the seventh aspect and the 10th aspect. Now talking about Rahu and Ketu, they are exactly same as Jupiter. The fifth aspect, seventh aspect and ninth aspect. Now let's give an example so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Say we have Jupiter sitting in the sign of Aries in the first house, just as Mars we were explaining. Now Jupiter is sitting in the sign of Aries in the first house. So the first aspect, the fifth aspect will go on the fifth house. Then it will go on the seventh house and then it will go on the ninth house. The same way you can calculate all aspects so that whenever you're checking your own chart, your D1 chart, however, even if you're checking the transits of Jupiter or as any other specific planets, when people are explaining you, okay, to be aspecting this house and this is what you would be getting, you need to know what actually these aspects are. So aspects are nothing, it's a direct vision or as a direct, contact of a planet with the other house, the energy exchange between those two houses, as well as any other house which is as per the calculation for each planet which I've given you. So this is a very basic examples, very basic information which I had to give for those who are new and who do not understand aspects, because they play a very, very important role. And yes, if you like the video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and God bless you all.